Hello everyone, I got a special video today, and this video is on pest snails. When you order plants online, it's important to treat your plants with you can take about like a gallon of water and just a little teaspoon of bleach, or make a brine solution, just salt and water. Dip your plants in there for about 3 minutes to kill the snails. Well, I had a huge plant order when I started these tanks, and it was $500 worth of plants that I ordered to set up all these tanks and have them fully stocked with plants like this. A lot of people start out smaller, and when you buy just a couple of plants, it's a lot easier. And I don't know, maybe I just got impatient and I didn't take my time with it. But the point I'm making is, uh, these little guys right here can get out of control quick. And when you have shrimp, you know, when you have, invertebrates like shrimp, if you treat, the tanks with medication to kill the kill the snails, it's also going to kill your little shrimp. Um, so, you know, they have a special kind of snails called assassin snails, and I had a viewer. He just shipped me a couple of them. It's a shout out to Danny. I just like to thank you, Danny. And I'm going to be doing an unboxing of this species of snail, and we're going to introduce them to the tank today and let them get to work on the problem. Now, you don't want to put these snails in a tank where you have loaches, so he pointed that out for me. But I bought the loaches for that purpose in this tank. There were snail eggs all over the leaves, and there's still some in this tank. If I can kind of, you see the little white dots right there? Those are snail eggs. So, well, snail eggs, they turn your water yellow, and they make it like a yellowish colored when you have a snail infestation. When you have a lot of snails. Now, I love snails. Snails are great, and these are mystery snails. So, these they multiply, but not as fast as these Nusus species, the pond snails. These will eat your plants, and they quickly take over, and they're just unsightly for your tank. They clog up your filters, and they can wreak havoc on your tank when they get to certain levels. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this box open. But Danny, I just wanted to let you know that I really appreciate you for sending me these snails today. And I'm going to be shipping you back some of these floating plants as you requested. You said you wanted some. So I'm going to get some bagged up today, and I'm going to return the favor. I think trading on a YouTube channel is pretty cool, but I really appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. I know that the shipping alone on that box was worth way more than this large duckweed and the water lettuce that I have. But hey, I really appreciate this. So I'm definitely gonna pay you back today and ship you out some of those floating plants as a way to say thank you. And what do you guys think of like YouTube trading? That could be like a new thing. Like say you want this species of plant, and when I do like some clippings, maybe you have something to trade. So let me know in the comments if anybody wants to trade anything. This tank on the stem plants, I can definitely start doing some trading now, but I need to let the foreground and some of the other plants grow out. But maybe in a couple of months, I could pretty much trade anything in this tank. And no fish though. Unless you have some fish you want to trade right now. I really don't have enough to. I don't have anything breeding in here, but maybe when I get some rams, I have some babies and stuff like that, we can do some trading on fish and whatnot. But invertebrates, plants, whatnot, just let me know. I'm going to be back after I unbox these and, let you guys take a look at the snails and let's see what they look like. Okay, and we're back. I just dropped them into the tank, and they are alive and well. Great job on the shipping, buddy. Everything made it. Just, acclimated them for a few minutes and added some water slowly in there to get them ready. Um, so these assassin snails, they're carnivorous, and I was kind of worried about putting them in the tank with the shrimp, but I looked online and a lot of people said that they never had any problems out of them, eating the shrimp. I know that can, cause some concern. So I only had him ship me, just about 8 of them, and they're probably going to multiply. But you know what? I'm going to pass along the good fortune, and I'm going to give these to other viewers who have snail problems or friends in the hobby that, have outbreaks or maybe want some assassin snails. Now, not all snails are bad, and, you do get algae problems, but snails are a good way to, have a a cleanup crew in your tank. They do a lot of work for you. Now, being that I have all these shrimp in here, they're gonna kind of do the same thing. I do need to get some more shrimp in here though. I think some Amano shrimp. I'll order another 10-pack of those and put them in here for all the little bits of algae that are starting to grow in the tank to help, clean everything up. But anyways, I got some news for you guys. Some future editions. Sometime this week, before the end of the weekend, I'm going to go pick up some rummy nose tetras. I'm going to go on a hunt for them. It's really hard to locate them. Every time I go to the store, they're sold out. And I really don't like buying fish from, those big box names. I'm not going to, say anything negative on here about some of the stores because some of them are good, but, they're not allowed to medicate their tanks. And, putting them into this tank is, that's probably not a good thing because it's going to be hard to medicate them once you have invertebrates like shrimp and snails and everything else in here. So yeah, this week I'm going to be going to get some rummy nose tetras. I'm also going to, add some other fish into this tank as a viewers requested and suggested. They said I should put some gouramis in here, and I thought it would be good to have some like medium-sized fish in here. Nothing big enough to eat the shrimp. And I'm going to get some dwarf flame gouramis and some powdered blue dwarf gouramis in here. I'll get, I think, about 6 of them, maybe 8, who knows. And then the those rummy nose tetras. I'm only going to buy 20 of those rummy nose tetras right now to start out with. I don't want to overload this tank. This tank is not like this tank over here. This tank has a very good biological filter set up now. It's been running for over a month and it's getting well established, and there's no CO2 driving down the pH, so the bacteria is able to replicate. Some of you may not know this, but in a highly densely planted tank like this with all these stem plants, those stem plants are going to suck up all the ammonia, and it creates what's known as a silent cycle. So if I load this tank up with a whole bunch of fish all at once, that's kind of the rule with anything, anyways, but especially for this one, it could overload the ammonia where the plants aren't able to uptake that amount, and then, you run into problems. So I'm going to start out pretty small. Maybe I might just go with 6 gouramis and 20 of those rummy nose tetras for right now. And but yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be adding some fish to this tank this week, and maybe we can go for a round 2 with some more angels. Maybe I can go with, who knows. Let's see if we get 6 bigger angels. Maybe we can split up the aggression, and maybe if I introduce them in at nighttime, it won't be as bad. Or if anybody has any suggestions for that, just let me know. But anyways, just want to say thank you. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for sending me those snails, and I'm definitely going to return the favor. And you guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to build up my viewers, so I'm not talking to myself, but it's fun, and I want to, thank everybody for taking the time to watch my videos. I appreciate it. You guys have a great week, and have a good weekend. I'll see you guys soon with an update when I get my new fish. All right, bye.